Hey y'all, this is a little bit of a different intro type setup than you guys are used to. I'm doing my makeup right now so I can go and run some errands. Nothing crazy, just need to throw on a little brow, you know, maybe a lash, some gloss, keep it moving. You feel me? By the way, if you're new here, my name is Tandy. How the heck are you? When I posted my last video about trying on magnetic eyeliner, I got some requests for more drugstore friendly, you know, demos. So I figured, why not make this into a series? So today I'm gonna go to the drugstore because since I decluttered all of my makeup, yes, I did film it, so if you haven't watched that, you need to. I need to go to the drugstore and buy basically like a whole face because I don't even think I have like a setting powder from the drugstore. I'm hoping I can find my actual like shade, but like it's so hard to find makeup in the drugstore that's your complexion because they usually don't have testers, right? So I don't know how this is gonna go, y'all, but we gonna do it. I'm gonna fast forward through this quick little beat and we'll be on the road. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see, but my hair is looking busted AF. Like when we get back, I'm definitely gonna take out these braids because rest in peace Bob Smoke, but honey, it's time for them to come out. So let me go ahead and get my shoes on. And I got this waist trainer on, you guys, so like it's hard for me to bend over. Okay, you guys, so I'm in my car and we made it, which by the way, got my mask. Don't y'all try to come for me. And I probably should be wearing it in my car considering how like the air is filtered like from the outside inside the car, but I'm not. You can't live your life scared of everything, you feel me? Let me put my blinker on because they probably don't even know where I'm trying to go. Like everybody is out today. And I have not been outside, but apparently everybody else has been coming outside. I've never seen this many people run and walk. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk. No, I'm gonna run. F that. I'm gonna run. After I get done with CVS, I'm going to run. No, I'm not going to CVS. No, I'm gonna go to Walgreens. And I'm gonna try my best to vlog in here. But y'all know how people be. They be tripping if you know, got your camera trying to film some shit. So, we'll see. I'm gonna try to bring y'all in there with me, though. Now, mind you, I got this phone on a tripod. Am I inconspicuous? Hell no. But, we're gonna do this. I know I love these butter glosses. I've had these before. These are really good. Fortune Cookie is one of my favorite shades. Definitely want to pick one of these up. Do I want to get a liner to go with it? Am I feeling linerlicious? I'm gonna do Sandstorm. It's a little bit more warm. Ooh. Yes, honey. This is what I need, honestly. I'm gonna grab one of these too. Oh, look at all of these nails. These are really pretty. These are pretty too. Oh no, these are really pretty. I kind of want these. They're gonna be so long too. I'm trying to lay off the, I don't know if you guys can see it, but you see that, honey? That's a freaking fungus from wearing press-on, so I gotta figure out something else. Oh, the lashes. So these are the lashes that are supposed to go with that eyeliner. I should pick some of these up and try it again, right? Yeah, let's do that. You know what? I need to get a concealer. I hear really good things about this concealer. This looks really light. And this one is probably gonna be too dark, but I could probably use this as a foundation. No, because we don't have testers, so. Right. I forget which powder of these I usually use. I think it was Sun Beige. Oh, is it True Beige?
You should have seen that video. I'm sorry, sister.
She's up here doing a tutorial talk about, I would show people how to maintain their hair. Stood up, she talk about her hair down here.
Exactly, and it's a wig. It's
It
just a
was
wig.
so freaking long.
It was like,
I said, oh, she trying to talk about it's due to the quarantine. No, it was not. You a couple of.
Cut it out. Look at this. Why?
Oh no, this is what we gotta go through as women. Like, you guys don't understand.
I just spent $100 on makeup. I feel some type of way. Y'all know what I got a taste for right now though? I really got a taste for some chicken fries. That is what I have a taste for. Back in the car. Can sanitize the hands. Oh my god, I just got sanitizer all over my shorts. Wow, love that for me. Target or Walmart? Listen, the Target by me got 2 cases of coronavirus. So I don't know if I really want to go in there. I hate going to Walmart. Walmart is so ghetto. Oh, he's kind of cute. Hey, boo. No, I said I wanted to get those chicken. Do I really want to get those chicken fries, y'all? That we about to risk it. No, because I said I'm going to run, so I'm sticking to the motherfucking plan. I'm not doing it. How I'm gonna go and go for a run, but I ate chicken fries? Is that okay? I don't think that's okay. Ciao. I really gotta get better at this self-control thing. Ain't no way. This be smacked though. I don't even know why Burger King be trying to like promote their chicken nuggets. 10 for like $1 or some shit like that. Nah, this is where it's at, especially when they hot. Add a little bit of buffalo sauce to that joint, and you in there. Facts. It is the next day. I actually got carried away and ended up going for a bike ride with my friend. Let me tell y'all, bike riding is something serious, okay? Like, I didn't realize how many muscles, like how much core strength was needed in just bicycling. But yeah, it was intense. Never again. As you can see, I took out my hair. My hair was looking busted, crusty, dusty yesterday. Yeah, it was just time for me to take it out. I haven't really done much of anything with it. You guys saw in the video clip that I got the nails, and I actually did my nails. I don't know if you guys can see what they look like up close, but I did my nails. So these look really nice. I think this might be my new method for a while. I'm gonna see if this causes any like bacterial fungal growth underneath or not. But of course, you know, if not, then this definitely might be my new technique, because not only was it just as affordable as drugstore press-ons, but I feel like it's actually a little bit stronger because it's actually bonded to the nail, you know. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to use this primer that I got from Maybelline. Yeah, this is by Maybelline. The reason why I picked out this primer was because it does have a sunscreen in it. Now, if you guys watch my videos, then you know I do like the Chanel LeBlanc primer, and I like it mostly because not only does it, you know, prep and prime my skin really well, but it also has an SPF of 40 in it. So the fact that a drugstore primer has an SPF in it of 30, I'm all the way here for it, you feel me? I'm gonna take a little bit of this primer, just about that much, and put some here, just where I would normally. My sunscreen, just do a little bit more down here. Yeah, sunscreen is definitely something, I don't care what your skin looks like, feels like, you definitely want to make sure that you have sunscreen. Okay, so you guys know I do not like wearing liquid foundation, so I did not grab any kind of foundation. What I did grab, however, is some concealer. And the concealer that I grabbed, you guys already know, is the CoverGirl, what is this called? CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. Now, I've heard so many good reviews about this concealer, so let's test it out and see exactly what the hype is, you feel me? So I'm just gonna put it on my skin to see how that looks. We're gonna make it work. It's not terribly dark, but it is just a little bit warmer than I am right now. This might be really good concealer for when I'm like tan, but okay. So what I'm gonna do is just spot conceal. You guys know the drill. So I'm gonna take a little bit under my eye. And I'm gonna let that settle in and move on to my brows. So for brow products, I am using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. The spoolie, I'm rubbing it on my skin. And can you guys see that? Like, look at that. That's gross. So here's another reason why I don't like shopping at the drugstore for beauty products, because you get all kinds of random people coming in to the drugstore and opening packages, and you don't even know if you're getting something that's already been tampered with, you feel me? So like if you go to places like Sephora or even to, you know, big retailers like Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, you have a less likely chance of getting a contaminated product, I feel personally. That's just from me working in retail cosmetics, and with the way coronavirus is set up, honey, I'm not using anything that's been opened and tampered with. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows completely, and then I'll come back with the rest of this video. Okay, so I'm just gonna spray my face because this concealer is really hard to buff out. Yeah, you definitely don't want to let this sit for too long, because then it'll be a issue when you go to blend it out. So that's something to note. A little bit here and here. Almost using this as like a foundation, because it is a little bit darker than my skin tone. So I want everything to be even. First impressions, I'm gonna say it has a nice finish to it. It's definitely a full coverage concealer. For less than you would pay for a foundation, you can just get a concealer and kind of, you know, kill two birds with one stone. As you guys see, like I evened out my complexion just using one product, and it happened to be a concealer. So we'll say that there's good news to that. On top of that Maybelline primer, my skin feels really, really nice and smooth still. Now that I have all of my liquid products, I'm gonna move on to my powder products. First powder product that I'm using is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder. You guys know I love pressed powders. They are my go-to. The shade I'm using is Natural Beige. Of course, you get whatever one you like, because anytime you use a liquid product, you wanna make sure that you set it in place with the powder. That's gonna stop it from, you know, moving all over the place throughout the day. These powders were buy one get one half off. I also went and got the translucent version of this powder. I'm gonna try to use the sponge in here because I don't feel like getting up to get mine. The struggle, I know. So I'm just going to take that translucent powder and brighten up under my eye. Put some right here. I don't want to be one color all throughout. I'm gonna let that bake a little bit and move on to bronzer. And the bronzer that I'm gonna use is this NYX matte bronzer, and just put that on the contours of my face. A little bit too red for me, but I can work with it. And using that same fluffy brush that I use for my all over powder, this is looking a little bit still ghostly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dip into that darker powder and wipe off, oh God, my hair is getting wet. Wipe off that excess powder. That way I don't get that flashback, because I'm looking a little flashback ready. I'm gonna move on to eyes. Keep the shadow look very, very simple. So I'm gonna use the City Mini palette from my last video. Okay. And then I'm going to add a little bit of shimmer. And I'm going to use the Revlon Color Stay Player palette. These shadows are really creamy. I do like this little player palette. What I don't like about it though is the fact that the pan size is skinny like that. It makes it really hard to dip your brush into it. Now I'm gonna move on to blush. Must be a brush in there. The blush that I'm using is by Wet n Wild, and it is their Color Icon blush in the shade Nudist Society. Oh, so this is broken. Okay, so this happened. I swear you guys, like I cannot make this shit up. I'm trying to give the drugstore product, you know, their shine, but honey, it's not looking too good. Ooh, that's really pretty though. A little bit glittery, very glittery. Because it's glittery, I'm gonna take it all the way up here, just so that there's not just like a patch of glitter on my cheek, you know? Damn, yeah, that is super glittery. Like who the f wants all of this glitter on their damn cheek? This is a fail, honey. I almost feel like I don't need any kind of highlighter, but for shits and giggles, let's go ahead and do it. I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder, and I actually kept this in my makeup purge, so shout out to me. Just gonna put this only on my nose, like the center of my face though, because there's so much glitter going on over here. I'm gonna go again and try out this magnetic liner. Some of you commented on my last video and were like, sis, you're doing it wrong. You gotta add this amount and whatever else. So I'm gonna try this again, but this time I'm actually going to use the lashes that go with the magnetic liner. So I also picked up the Kiss magnetic lashes. Okay, my camera's about to die, so let me go ahead and plop these lashes on. I'm gonna try to use my hands because that seemed to be the better way to do it than last time. This went on without a freaking hitch. Okay, Kiss, that was so easy to do. Like, it just went right on. Okay. So now I'm going to move on to lips. And for lips, we got the NYX Matte Lip Liner in the shade Sandstorm and the Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. Everyday Nude. Okay, you guys, this is the completed look. I hope that you enjoyed this video. My overall thoughts are yes, obviously there's more than enough makeup at the drugstore to complete a full face, but the whole point of this video was, for one, to prove to myself that I still got it, you know, and for two, just to show you guys that the difference between shopping at drugstore and using luxury products is going to be, you know, the quality of the products. Now, that's not necessarily to say that drugstore quality is bad in comparison to luxury brands. However, you know, essentially you get what you pay for, you know. For example, like this cheap packaging where my blush fell apart before it was even like unwrapped, that's just unacceptable to me personally. I'm somebody who's really big on just, you know, overall quality of a product. The skin is the biggest organ on our body, so we need to make sure that we're putting in quality products. So I do plan to keep going with this series of drugstore beauty versus luxury beauty. If you're gonna actually wear makeup, put that energy into yourself, then you need to make sure that you're using quality, good products. And I'm sure that they can be found at the drugstore. I plan to try to figure out which products those are. So if you guys are interested in that series, go ahead and let me know down in the comments down below. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, or you know, you just feel like supporting your girl, give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share this video with your friends. You know, maybe they can learn something from this video as well. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified of my future uploads. Hope to see you then. Bye.